What makes it historic?
Because it was fucked up. The whole thing.
There's some head scratching going on.
The whole thing was just crazy. It's just crazy. You know what? 2016 is one of these years, folks. The Cubs won the fucking World Series. You realize what that means? It's Satan's year. That's right. It's Satan's year.
Something's a little off, huh?
Something's going on.
There is something going on.
There's something happening here, and it ain't exactly clear.
It is pretty wild.
Yeah. Jamie Jones, what it do, bro?
What is up?
I feel like you haven't been in here in a long time.
Yeah. I haven't, man. I've been busy. You know, I'm uppity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't have time for guys like you a lot.
I know. I feel blessed.
I love you, but I don't like you that much. Nah, man. I've just been busy with kids, but I always love coming in here. And fucking election night?
Yeah, dude.
Donald Trump?
Dude.
What the fuck?
Donald Trump is out here running. I got to turn the music off for that fucking shit. Donald Trump.
Right before we go on, we took a little peek at the current state of the election here in America, and Donald Trump's winning.
Donald Trump is winning.
Yeah.
That's kind of trippy.
There's a lot of red on that map.
I predicted Hillary would win by 7 points. Like landslide. I thought we'd know by almost the time we got on the air.
Yeah.
I was pretty wrong so far.
Well, see, I put on my smart guy analyst glasses, and I started digging around the internet. And, dude, Michael Moore, like, that guy fucking, he doesn't like Donald Trump, but he did a whole special about how he's going to win. And explained it. So I'm not going to be shocked. I will be shocked at the same time. Basically, I don't know who's going to win the election, but I can promise you this, America. By the time it's over, I guarantee go on. One of them's the Antichrist. Then we're fucked.
Yes.
It's over.
That is the ill part. I am very, very, very. Life changes really zero.
Right. What you got to do?
I'm going to wake up and chase this paper.
Promise me that.
Regardless.
What you kind
Chasing your a little bit. Mine. I'm gonna. I seem to think I don't think any politician has ever changed the decision of what something I was trying to do.
So, weed is
Is
winning.
it? Is it?
Florida, dude. Florida legalized. What is it? Medical.
Yep. They missed
Good job, Florida.
Terrible.
They missed it by
medical
like
weed.
one vote.
Florida, you can legally smoke that garbage. They come to Cali and buy you some.
OG Kush was from Florida.
Yeah, I doubt it. I bet grown there it looked like Acapulco Gold.
Right? And then they brought,
Exactly.
they got
But
brought
you
here
grow
to
that
California.
same seed in Northern California,
Yep.
and it's a beautiful thing.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Wow. Okay, so that's going to be a big thing tonight.
Prop 64.
Yeah.
You're just thinking about Prop 60.
I am. I'm only thinking about Prop 60.
All right.
Do not, and I want to see an update, like, fast.
Where are we on Prop 60?
Where are we on Prop 60? I need to look that up.
Okay, for those who don't know, Prop 60 is the use of condoms in a porn.
It's affecting everyone here today.
And you know what? And the thing is I get it. Like, you wanted to, you're like, when to get any, like, time that you know, the no condom needed.
Oh, my freedoms. Oh, man. Who wants to watch?
It's like that boars that do all the shit that you can't ever really do in real life.
Do you got to watch them, like, put the condom on and the porn
it's like,
now?
It's like, and
like, fast forward.
It would make it legal to be passes.
Illegal to harass porn stars?
Yeah. That's
Who the fuck wants to harass them?
Oh, make it. Sorry.
Legal to harass them.
Oh, what?
Oh, sweet.
Because you're basically regulating condom on one's cock.
Yeah.
Like, who's in charge?
Drive in life that's like, I want to cover up some dicks and pornos.
Yeah.
Fuck this. This has gotten out of control.
I think every 4 AIDS scare, or every 3 years when one porn star think he has AIDS,
right,
and they knows he slept with 300 bitches, and they're like, "Ah, fuck, the whole industry got AIDS," so they shut it down, and then they get like fear mongering because it's usually not as that. Now they want to make you put condoms on in terrible. A Plus Organics, our house delivery service building.
Yes.
Always love one Jason. What's up, brother?
What's going on, guys?
It is a pretty big day.
We got some. So we. And not something that's normal here in the studio, but we got some booze in here too.
Well,
Is this help drink our sorrows away in case we get sad about something?
It is.
Probably need it after this day is over.
I'll take a nip.
Yeah, I'll take one too because I think everyone's had one but me. I'm gonna get me some of this old Johnny Walker.
Yes. Black label, now red. We're not scumbags. Fucking A. Prop 64. All my friends have been all over the place on whether or not to love it. I'll take
right.
Man, pour me a cup, man. I'm a grown ass man, dog.
I kind of look at it like this, like Prop 64.
Thank you, sir.
If it were to pass, this is how kind of I'm gonna look at it. It's like pot is your girl, is your baby girl. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You've watched her grow up.
Okay.
She brings joy to your life.
Okay.
Right? And one day you're gonna have to let that little girl get married. You know what I mean? You want her to grow up. That's the point, right? And sure, the guy she's marrying might not be that fucking cool. You might kind of be an asshole a little bit.
Piece of shit.
But damn it, you raised her. And you raised her well.
We've all been spoiled for 20 years.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we've had a while to find.
She's not going to stop loving you. But you're going to have to
Goddamn
you're going to have to deal with that asshole for the rest of your life.
We are going to have to deal with that piece of shit.
You might even have to live with that
knocked
motherfucker when you're old as fuck.
Then knocked her up.
Yeah. So just make your peace with it.
Yeah.
And just enjoy each other's company.
I'm ready to do business.
Can we drink to that? Because I think that shit's going to pass.
Salute. I think it is too.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I think it is too.
I'm with you.
I think it will.
Cheers, Jamie.
Salute, gentlemen. Here's to weed.
Here's the weed.
As we drink alcohol.
Right.
But man, I think you should go.
Oh.
I think you should pull. Maybe you should
why I don't
pull
drink.
your live stream, or Booger, or one of you guys can pull your live stream on Facebook. And maybe you, because this is the first time that we're actually
Oh, shit, that's right.
simulcasting
Simulcast.
on YouTube as well as Facebook. So let's go talk to the people on Facebook.
Oh, that's a fucking brilliant idea.
You know what I mean?
Let's see.
I got like 10 of them.
I don't see it on mine. Uh-oh. Fuck.
We're not on fucking whatchamacallit?
No, whose Facebook are we on right now?
It should be yours.
Let's see.
Tony's a cocksucker.
Whose Facebook are we on?
Who's Facebook?
Whose Facebook are we on?
We
Come
should be
on, Ira. Whose blood is that?
See you on Facebook.
That's an old one. That's not a current one.
Budman and Booger. Bada bing, bada bing. You should be. Bada boom. Public. Okay. Fucking shit.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I might know what you're talking about. Maybe I was on my personal page.
Oh, are we on the other one?
No. There's nothing on that one either.
All right.
But to give you guys a little bit of an update, right now, Republican candidate Donald Trump is in the lead.
Oh, sorry.
Let's see. Ooh, Michigan. Ooh, it's fucking close, dude. 48.6% versus 40. Well, I guess that's not really that close. 46.4%. And I have my analyst glasses on.
They're close. I mean, look at the popular vote, like 28,000 difference.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Which
funny.
is what,
It's
less
funny
than-
how the
less than a
electoral
tenth of a
college
percent.
works.
Yeah.
And the polls
I'd
close
say
in
that's
California
close.
in 30 minutes.
30 minutes. That's how
Get
long
out
you
there.
have. 30 minutes, ladies and gentlemen.
Not that we live in a
Hurry.
swing state,
Wow,
but
the
get out
clock
there.
is ticking.
I still would like to know whose Facebook are we on.
Hey,
Can I get some more juice on my mic, Jimmy Jones? I need just a little more juice.
Can I get a change of
Oh,
music?
yeah, there we go. Much better.
It's like a fucking Hallmark commercial
That is not me with
or massage parlor music.
Dude, this is like the last night of an America we once knew.
It's going to be a different America tomorrow.
Or at 9 p.m., right?
The Purge.
The fucking clowns are coming. The clown purge is coming. Golly. 2016. What a crazy year it's been. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Donald Trump, like who the fuck?
Donald Trump.
Who saw that coming?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that just shows you how fed
how
up with
Reagan got elected.
politics people are. You know what I mean? It's like I don't know. It's like like people really like that show Apprentice.
Right.
anyone here watch him? Have ever been a fan of Apprentice?
Fuck no.
Yeah, I don't get it.
No.
I kind of did.
It's okay, Nick. I still love you.
One thing I like about Trump is he's a businessman.
Yeah.
Who's filed
Yeah.
for bankruptcy like more times?
Well,
than
then
I
there's
can
that.
I think
remember.
6 times.
I don't know if the country should file for bankruptcy more than once.
He lost $1 billion in 1 year.
You know what I think it is?
It's that small loan of $1 million that got
Mm.
it.
Here's what I think it is. I think that
could you
that
imagine-
Trump is kind of like he's crazy as fuck, and he just lets you know it. He's not secretive about it.
Right.
He just lets his freak flag fly. You know what I mean? But Hillary, like someone like people get the impression from Hillary that she's just fucking up to something, dude.
Right.
And she just smiles in your face and fucking talks shit about you when your back's turned. Like that's the kind of vibe people are getting from her.
I think it's effective marketing. Because I don't think she's any different than any other politician
That's
ever.
exactly what I was going to say.
So-
you know what you get.
I don't know why you don't say that about every single person, and why
Right.
just her.
Right.
Why is she the leader of this group when no, she's just a member of that realm forever of Clinton, Bush, fucking Obama. Every fucking guy
Special interest
does the same
representative.
shit. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know why she flies the flag for that. I think that's effective marketing from the other side.
Maybe, yeah.
Like that
Could
a lot
be.
of people have been into. Like, I just don't trust that bitch.
I saw
Like,
I saw a movie about Benghazi, and I was just like, man, fuck that shit. That's awful.
Exactly, and then you look at all the other motherfuckers that died in embassies. You look at the stats
Yeah.
over the last bunch of years, and few presidents, and you'll be like, "Whoa, okay, fuck."
I don't know.
She lost 4.
Listen.
Bush lost 128.
I think
Like,
I'm not saying that's my opinion, but what I'm saying is like I think that's kind of like the situation in America. I think that
Right.
like if Donald Trump wins tonight, I'm thinking that's what it is. Like
Right.
Donald Trump basically says some shit that people liked.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then he
Right.
said some shit that politically correct would not be something to say, but he
Mm-hmm.
just didn't care and said it anyway. And then people are like, yeah, they're more like pissed off about political correctness than
Yes.
about the actual context of the
Right.
offensive things that he would say.
Exactly. Like, the message is effective. Fuck politics, how it's been going.
Right.
All of them are scumbag crooks.
Mm-hmm.
You can't trust Hillary. You can't trust none of them.
Right.
Truth. All of that, facts.
Right.
Does that mean we can trust
East Coast
you?
people say facts. But the guy saying this message is the motherfucker that's done business with all these people
Right.
for all this time, as well as scumbagged his way to a lot of shit.
It looks like a South Park episode unfolding right
does.
before
It really
our
does,
fucking
and
eyes.
that's
It really
that's
does.
really what we've come down to in this country. It's like we're fucking the Kardashians, like are
Idiocracy
the
was a
biggest
documentary.
stars. You know what I'm saying? Like for what?
It's a
Like
joke, and we're waiting for the punchline. You know.
it's the end of the world. I think it's the end of the fucking world.
That's right.
Be all
What's
right.
next?
No.
Zombie?
I'm
Well,
just
the
saying.
markets have already
I'm just saying.
plummeted.
If the
Well, now
zombie
they
apocalypse
came back
happens,
up,
would
though.
anybody
No,
here be
not
shocked
today.
by
What
that?
happened
Right.
today? Oh, because Donald Trump.
No, because we've been training
that it's
by watching that show.
Because it went up
Oh,
yesterday, like
The Walking
300.
Dead.
There's two conversations happening.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't have
But he's right.
Headphones.
The fact that
That's why
Donald
headphones
Trump-
are important.
The fact that Donald Trump is so close and ahead is causing stock markets to world stock market to crash. Not crash, but dip.
Slightly
Wow.
No,
Which-
Not
2%,
positive.
2%.
It's called a Trump and dump.
To a nigga like me, I just see opportunity.
But
Like,
but this whole
I can buy something cheap.
I know I'm
this
broke,
whole
so-
campaign has
Chaos
been
creates opportunity.
Yeah, volatile market is.
Yeah.
People got money, time to buy low.
Goddamn.
But hasn't
right.
this whole campaign been like some kind of fucked up reality show?
Very
I mean, it
much
really
so.
has. It's been so more of a big deal in everyday life than any other campaign that I remember.
True.
Before it, you know what I mean? And I think that's. Do you guys? What was that movie where the guy by accident falls inside of like a chamber that like keeps him asleep for like a few hundred years, and when he wakes up, like society's all like way stupid.
Boys in the Hood?
Idiocracy?
Idiocracy, that's the one. Like that was a prophetic movie, I think, because I feel
Yes.
like that's, you know,
I quote it regularly.
it's like
Like, fucking-
we're getting dumber, and I think it's
And this Terry Crews, who was the president, Orlando Cruz, fucking sprayed out, motherfuckers! Like, that's what we fucking been watching. It's like,
Aren't we getting smarter too? It's the information age. We have smartphones and internet.
yeah, but like look, like go out to here's the
I
thing.
can Google that.
I
yeah,
want you
but
guys
what's
go-
your mother's phone number?
Go out to dinner sometime.
We don't
and
know that
look,
anymore.
Next time you go to a restaurant and you're sitting in the restaurant, I want you to look around, and what you'll see is families sitting everywhere like this. With their fucking phones.
True.
It's like a blessing and a curse at the same time.
True.
Double-edged
You know what I
sword.
mean?
Pokemon Go, man. We're that society.
Walking into traffic.
Like
Yeah,
like
and
we
get
live
hit
in an
by a
age
car.
where people only online date. What? You know what I mean? Like
I do.
like if you don't meet on Tinder or fucking whatever,
It's the side effect of progress to an extent, though, right?
I guess, but it just kind of takes like whatever happened to like bumping into a girl at a grocery store
I
or
wouldn't
something.
trade
You know what I
it
mean?
for ignorance, though, right? Like that information at your fingertips.
I suppose. I guess you're right.
Just because
Maybe I'm
there's
stretching
people
a
don't
that-
even
bit.
need to go
No,
to
you're,
grocery
you're
stores
tapping into
anymore.
some truth, though.
We've got, Amazon Prime. You know, you got
Yeah.
it delivered to your door now.
With the
With the drone.
with the drone,
I'm
drone
saying
delivery.
it's like with social media though, like opinions. I know they say opinions are like assholes, but like, you know, like people's opinions and thoughts are being shared on a massive scale nowadays.
And they're saying stuff like no one's in front of them,
Right.
and that's
Some of the shit I read, I was like, I wouldn't even say that like in my own mind, let alone publicly.
and you're the worst troll ever.
But
I say it all. Fuck that
I don't know.
shit.
I troll trolls. Yeah, I like to troll the trolls.
But maybe it's just really not that. I don't know. I hate to say that it's not that big of a deal. I mean, life will go on no matter. But I really feel like this is the one election where if one, like, no one's going to be happy in this country. We're so fucking divided nowadays.
No.
It's ridiculous.
And can you imagine if Trump wins, right? And are like all the musicians and all the artists gonna be like out saying "fuck the president"?
Yeah.
Like in all their music is just
There's
gonna
a
be
fuck
like
Trump
song.
No, fuck him.
Like,
Like
just be rappers.
Trump's gonna be
no,
like,
I think it'll be a lot of
bitch,
people
talking about
Industry
fuck
as a
me?
whole.
Nah, fuck that bitch.
People will be getting
It's like
arrested
the
at unprecedented
Exactly.
levels.
Enemy.
There's
Public
gonna be
Enemy's
a-
gonna
Hey, Chuck D
come back.
just dropped a new one, right?
I mean,
Oh.
but think about it. We're about to elect.
He's with Rage Against the Machine
there's,
now. Yeah.
there's a chance a fucking reality star is going to be president of the United States. Like,
Oh, God.
how perfect for America.
I know. Besides Reagan,
Besides Reagan.
he's a cowboy, a western. Fucking.
But you know what? Maybe that's why America's the greatest country in the fucking world.
Here, here.
Because we can do some shit like that.
Is that
We
actually
can
make us great, or is that like a bright? Is that like a bright side? Did you put on it that an idiot could be president? That's why this country's great, because a fucking autistic.
There's hope.
Could be
There's a party for you. If you
If
wanna-
Trump can do it,
The American dream.
like yes, your dumb ass could do
I'm
it.
just saying,
too.
we're like so fucking entertainment driven nowadays.
Right.
I don't know what our number one export is, but I would guess entertainment's a big one.
Yes.
trash.
Because I've watched some entertainment from other countries, and that shit sucks.
Yeah.
we got the good shit over here. We got the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have niggas over there.
That's what it is.
That's where the soulful art comes from, bro. You know, you want to hear somebody sing them notes.
All right, so the deal that I keep hearing, like, if someone takes Florida, then it's kind of like that's like the sign.
Oh, Trump's winning Florida.
Trump's winning. Oh no, sir, one and done. Thank you though.
Cheap date.
Very, very cheap date. What are you doing over there?
I'm praying.
Which God?
For America.
So Jamie Jones, the main thing that you're concerned with tonight is condoms and pornography.
Key issues.
That's first and second.
Whoa, what the hell is that?
Whoa.
That's awesome.
Are people seeing
Put
that?
a condom on that.
Nah. Oh,
Show
I
that.
can show them.
What the fuck is that?
That's
Hey.
creepy.
Is that a cake? It is. It's a cake.
It's a cake? Make America
Look at that.
fat again. Look at
My cake is gonna be huge. Huge.
that. The best frosting in the world.
The best.
Fondant.
Cream fraiche frosting.
That fool's so stupid that he's funny. Oh God, he said I have the best. What did he say? I have the greatest demeanor ever. For real, like demeanor.
My
Look
demeanor's
how they.
great.
Look,
It really is.
why did they make his hat extra small?
Isn't it a great demeanor?
Is that a real hat?
His hat doesn't fit. What's that about? What's the message there?
I'm gonna make cakes great again.
Bigly.
Man.
Oh man.
What kind of speeches is his wife gonna give? Like,
Who wants a huge piece of my face?
Whore
A
speeches?
lot of because she doesn't write her own.
Yeah.
Whatever speech she wants to.
pick
She'll
a good
be,
one.
will she be the first president with nudes?
Yes.
Oh, except
There's another president, first lady with pictures?
Jackie O.
No, there is.
Jackie O.
There
They
is.
were like, she didn't for him. She didn't like spread the monkey open.
Yeah.
She
Well, that's
was like,
That doesn't count.
yeah. She didn't bust it open for a real nigga. She fucking but I think there were some photos like in her backyard or something, and you could see like the big 70s bush or the big 60s bush. But I think there were some pictures. I think our very first test ever, the time we ever went on, I think we pulled that up.
The pictures of her?
The pictures
yeah,
of
the
them. We might have showed them, like or not.
Wow.
Like if you go through and find the very first went on there, it's out there.
So is anybody here going to be like emotionally distraught with whatever the outcome of the election is? Or are we just going to be like smoke a ball and be cool with everything?
Let's ask our
I'm a little
panel.
scared.
And
Yeah,
this
let's
is
ask
our
the
friend Nicholas Saldivar,
That's a good chance to introduce
right?
Nicholas.
Or Saldivar, not Salvador. Saldivar. Goddamn. Wrestling coach extraordinaire, finance guy.
Nice.
For the Diaz
fucking
brothers, we might
Diaz
have to
brothers, fucking family, which is huge recognition. I train boxing at Uriah Faber's place for a
Freddie,
couple
right?
years now
Over
with Freddie Big. Me and Freddie Big do Sativa Sports Talk together, and yes, there's always been an alliance of guys on over from Alpha Male to go to Lodi to train and fucking vice versa. Diaz, one of those fucking posts in Facebook, you know, the history, what you were doing last year or whatever.
All right.
I had a post from like 2009 or something that was like, the Diaz brothers are the best, hands down. Fuck you guys.
We've all said
that's
that.
all it
We've
was
all
like.
posted that post.
Fucking A.
So it's an honor to have Nick here.
And also, Nicholas is a finance guy. Has fucking knowledge about finance as well as finance in the medical cannabis industry. Is that correct, sir?
Yeah, I've been doing some research on that. You know, kind of. I just graduated law school and some finance with my dad.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, it's, don't recommend it to anybody. But, definitely. You know, that's been one of the big things as I've been talking to Jason is banking and the lack thereof of banking for the. So, yeah, definitely doing a lot of research on that and how to possibly fill that void. So
Because we don't want to launder money for the state of California
Yeah.
every day.
I do.
I mean,
no, but thank you for having me. I appreciate Jason, and I grew up wrestling with Uriah and Freddie and Danny Castillo. Over
Goddamn
there.
last call. Just seen him at
That was
Orbit
my
Show on
roommate in
Friday.
college, and it's and then being able to coach over there at the Diaz brothers, it's they've given me the opportunity to coach kids, but also it's been a privilege. It's a privilege, especially through this whole year, seeing all that kind of go down and
Goddamn right.
Nate changing the game. And
for those that don't know, why don't you tell us?
Well, shut
what
up to
happened?
Nate. Oh, Nate fucked up Conor McGregor and then beat him the second time but lost the decision. A Diaz brother may lose a decision, but he never ever loses a fight.
Never.
No one can ever say they beat them or they beat them up. You may have won the match, but you didn't beat that motherfucker. You outpointed him on usually it's on some fuck shit, and he called it the whole time. Like, he'll lay down on you, he'll slap you. Stockton slap. Diaz brothers slap motherfuckers in the ring while they're actually fighting. Budman watches no sports.
Yeah.
Booger probably watches like a little bit less. But the Diaz brothers, they'll open palm slap people in the ring like during a fight and shit.
Stockton
It's called
slap.
Stockton slap.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
And
That's
they've
cool.
done it like 7 times.
And what they do for the industry, I mean, that's really a big part of this year. I
Yes.
mean, who got suspended for?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Nick.
it was
got
smoke,
suspended for 5 years.
vaping, right?
Right.
Well, Nick,
that was
Nick,
Nate.
he went through his.
No, Nick, it was CBD only, brother.
Yeah,
there ain't no
Nick,
positive test for that player.
Yeah.
So he was on the podium right after the Conor McGregor fight, puffing a CBD.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, I don't know him, so I can just say it from the outside. I think he said it, but it didn't. It's no THC.
No,
So it didn't test positive when he had to take his test. Like,
Yeah, and I grew up wrestling and competing, and my entire life, and it's been the one thing is, I mean, even as a high school athlete, you got injured and they'll prescribe you Vicodin in a heartbeat.
Right.
Here I'm a 16-year-old kid, and I didn't take it, but I think that there's other options out there, and especially, I mean,
It's terrible shit.
giving them a barbiturate versus something that's holistically grown. Less addiction,
Fuck
I'm
yeah,
definitely-
cortisone is fucking terrible. All these fucking pharmaceuticals are fucking bad,
Right.
and the stats are starting to come out. Like fucking, Budman, have you injured anything?
Yeah, but I don't injure it in any way that's cool. You know what I mean? It's like I'll hurt my back like sitting wrong. Not like I fucking body slammed this dude and put him in a chokehold. Like, no, I like sat down on a chair.
Well, that's how it gets when you start getting old. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
I feel that too. You can't tell anybody any cool stories.
Oh, I'm so
Shout out
old
to
now.
Matty, who broke his leg skateboarding at the age of 30. I'm so sorry, brother.
It's skateboarding.
Yeah, he just broke his leg.
That's
Shout out to
that's
wifey.
that's the that's telling you stop. Put down the fucking skateboard.
Bird bones, and then you get no more. Break your legs, you don't recover as quickly, so you got to get surgery, and it's a mess.
Yeah.
So he's on the couch right now. So shout out to Matt.
Shout out to man.
And shout out to Big Freddie and you guys
yeah.
too. I mean, you Freddie
yeah.
doing things and
Goddamn right.
doing big things.
Yes, sir. We're out here working.
Yeah, we watched
Freddie
the
might
sports
pull up on us tonight. He's out in traffic, sticking and moving. He's training now. He got the MMA program
Yeah.
over at Boss Boxing.
Congratulations.
And MMA Fitness. He's as well as we're doing Sativa Sports Talk.
Freddie was a bad dude on the.
Goddamn right. I've seen
7-1,
it.
right?
I've seen it.
Oh
and-
no, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about wrestling. That was
Yeah.
the quickest big dude I knew. That guy was like lightning fast.
You want to see how to make Budman stop giving a fuck about the show? Mouse boy.
Yeah. So back to condoms.
Yeah.
In the porn industry.
See you later.
He was out. He was on Facebook looking at it.
Well, hey,
Like, fuck
well,
that shit.
can I tell you,
I
especially on
cannot
that one,
contribute to this conversation no longer.
that was probably the awkwardest conversation I had talking about propositions with my mom was about on that one.
Oh, the condom thing, yeah.
And that did go down.
And can you share what your mom's opinion was on?
What
Oh,
kind is
you
she
know,
about?
yeah, no, yeah, it's Oh yeah, she went for the condoms, and I just had to lay it down. I said, "There's no way." You know,
She doesn't understand.
Yeah,
They're emotional. Women are emotional. We're physical and visual. You know what I mean?
It was it was a sensitive subject. You know.
Oh, I can imagine that being an awkward conversation to have. Who brought it up first? Was it you or mom?
I think I brought it up.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you made it awkward.
I brought it up to my mom. I came in with condoms and stuff. I was like, Mom, I do not want these on the show. I mean, I don't want you using these in your films, Mom. Like, stop it, okay?
I don't know. My mom was a health educator, so I got condoms in 3rd grade. You know, and trust me, if you saw a picture of me in 3rd grade, there was no way I needed that. You know? She gave me a lot of hope. You know? I appreciate the sentiment. But,
Did you put it in your wallet to where it made a ring?
Oh, of course.
The indentation.
Exactly.
Okay,
Can't
let's
stop
see. What do we
looking at
got?
that cake.
Trump's.
Let me see.
North Carolina. I thought that was total.
Someone needs to
Let me see. I'm
destroy
trying to
that
see.
cake.
We need to.
I kind of want to see
Trump wins Ohio.
Virginia goes to Clinton.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Colorado, the legal weed
Sell,
state
sell,
was
sell,
cool with
Yeah.
Hillary.
Well, she's closing in a little.
Yeah.
I saw Tommy Chong congratulate Florida on passing medical, which was pretty cool. He was like, "Hey, right on, Florida, right on. You guys are awesome, man."
I mean, I'll be happy if Hillary runs for, like, what it does for bitches. You know what I mean? Bitches know that I could probably be president because this bitch is president. Like, so I'm happy for bitches if Hillary wins. But I'm mad about the system. Smokey Six Figs of Smoking Hip Hop Podcast is in the building.
What's happening?
Come in, pull up a chair, pour some of that Johnny Walker Black
There
Label.
you go.
What's going on, man?
So since you just walked in, we got to know what your opinion on is when it comes to condoms
60.
and pornography.
You can grab that microphone.
Are you for condoms and pornography?
If I'm watching it, I would rather there be no condoms.
Goddamn right.
Yeah.
No,
Fuck the condoms.
I'm against it.
All right, welcome to the group.
Health educator is watching this. Like, just,
I think that's the one thing that everyone in here is unanimous on.
Yes.
Is the condom.
Looking for that we could all celebrate if
Exactly.
it passes,
Yeah.
and
Exactly.
we could all toast to
together as
no
well.
condoms because we might not all agree on Prop 64, which we've kind of around.
But at the
our
same time, we're-
compliance guru Zach is in the building. Hasn't
Yes.
said one fucking word yet.
Yeah,
that's kind of what Zach does. Too.
Yeah, he's
First time
taking
on
it
the
all
show.
in.
He's creeping in and out like, "Hey guys, what's up?" I think Zach might have murdered a guy once. Like, Zach got that, like, it's he might take me wrong and I'll fuck you up.
You
like,
never know.
you never know.
Man
Fucking
that gets releases listened to the most, though. So when he does say something, it's definitely worth listening to. And
True.
I consider Zach,
Yeah.
a life coach in a way when it comes to navigating through all this fucking bullshit. to be
right,
honest with you.
I
exactly.
appreciate that, and thank you for me on the show.
Goddamn right. Come down to Canaccelerate Interesting Media Offices if you want to talk about compliance. It's the guy. Sorry, Budman. Come on. But Zach,
Yes.
Prop 64.
Break it down.
Well, if anything, the big players love it. It just opens the market up.
Why? What does that mean? Because, see, hold on. I've heard guys say this. They said, oh, it's hurting the little guy and it's for big corp. But then I say, explain that. How specifically?
Well,
and most people can't.
Right.
You can.
Well, what I would say is you don't need to go get your rec card anymore. You can just go into the joint store now.
Good
You
prop.
will be. So
is
more
the
people are
weed
going to dabble in it.
That sounds
Is it going to cost more at the joint than it does at the dispensary?
I would guess it will. They're going to tax it up yin yang.
Okay.
Very small provisions for any kind of tax. If you have a state card, you might get a little break on the sales
Like
tax.
when I hear eighth cost in other places, and I'm like, what the fuck? $80 for that? Holy shit.
Well, and
Oregon
look
is
at the
fucking
wax.
expensive as shit.
Well, dispensaries even exist anymore?
What's going to happen to all the dispensaries? They're just going to convert into...
Convert to weed stores?
Probably.
Are they going to change all the names of the...
They're
like-
gonna so well.
Are we going to be forced to merger with so? Is that what you're telling us?
Now it's gonna be Alice.
Right, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Instead of like holistic services.
There are interesting things for the small player, but it's a big business play at the end of the day.
Stepped on and phased out. The
Loving,
small guy will get phased out
Well,
eventually.
there's going to
loving
be
family caregiver.
major farms in 5-10 years from now.
now
Acres and acres
bust
and
it wide
acres.
open.
So you don't think it's gonna be like the beer, like the craft? I don't think that.
Well, there are going to be some of that. Sure, there's micro business licenses that will allow for that, and smaller players are able to do those types of licenses, and that's how they will continue to exist.
Right. In the first 2 years, pot's gonna go up. If fully legal. Years after they done with the regulation,
After
then there's gonna be 1,000. Be like Los Angeles, where we went to 1,000 stores in a matter of 2-3 years, and weed went from on Fairfax, where one of the best shops was. It was $100 an eighth for their best shit.
Right.
Then 2 years later, there's now 1,000. So you have a ton of stores that are capping at
Right.
$45 an eighth.
There's a lot of
for their
competition.
best shit.
Yes.
Because he's right from another dude who has them for 50. And like,
At the
Right.
same time, our number one product that we sell in Vallejo is $60 eighths.
yeah.
And what
that
about the
tells you?
concentrate market? I mean,
I don't know what
that's
that tells
over
you.
$100 a gram.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be like fucking insanely expensive now, right? After this, it'll be like 175 a gram.
Well, they're gonna tax the crazy, so they're gonna have to
Okay,
pass
it's
that on
20,
somehow.
20%.
So is
roughly tax
every
overall.
of cannabis going to be legalized with Prop 64? I'm extracts and
Yes.
fucking
Every single
weed
thing.
science,
Yeah, you're gonna have
THCA.
You're gonna have all the ancillary markets like testers, transporters, all that kind of stuff. Everything's gonna be regulated and taxed.
I think for the most part, the grower is going to take the burden of this.
Yeah,
So
he's paying by
now,
the
today, a guy wants to sell a pound of pot, just who's a collective and has all the proper paperwork.
Right.
He buys it from the grower at $2,000, quote unquote, let's say. He sells it for $2,200, which leaves $2,200 for the guy selling it and $2,000 for the grower. So in this regulation, I think most of that burned cost is going to come out of that $2,000 for the grower.
Exactly.
Much less than the middleman or any other hand after that.
The producer.
The growers'
get beat
numbers
up
are
on
going
the
to get,
price.
yeah,
They're gonna get
right.
beat up.
the grower's going to get beat up on the price or tax, however that works.
Now,
But his profit margin is pretty goddamn good right now.
Will you be able to
so
get?
for them to eat some of that,
What about? Will you be able to get? Like, could you fucking weed on Amazon?
As far as I know,
Because I'm a
not-
Prime member. I'm just wondering if I could somehow work this to my
I
advantage.
mean, you
the
can get it
drone?
from.
Well, and that's another concern. Like, what happens then? Like, if Amazon can deliver weed with a drone, I mean, what fucking hope do you have?
Then they'll buy me out one day. That's the plan.
goddamn right.
There you go. All right.
$21 million to Jason at A Plus
A
Organics.
fleet of 20,000 cars
Do you
going
do-
around the state.
but
And do you
Jason-
do drone
20,000
deliveries?
drones.
Yes.
That's awesome.
How does this change?
You know what? I don't
Jason
even
is
know.
an existing. He's a perfect guy to have on the show, Budman and Booger.
Yep.
Because he's an existing collective, kind of like yourselves.
And he's our sponsor.
And he's our sponsor and house delivery service that proud sponsor of the Budman and Booger show, A Plus Organics. may change today, after
Yep.
today.
Yeah.
You
Or
better give
after
out your
2
phone
years
number
from
so they
today.
can call you.
So what is your main concern?
Well, my concerns-
If it were to pass, and get right up in that mic that you're gonna make
I'm
out
not
with
too
it.
confident in my concerns because I don't know how valid they are, for one, because everything's changing so often that I don't really know how to position myself quite yet.
Right.
I'm not really concerned because we adapt to our surroundings.
Right.
Goddamn right.
We're in California, the 8th largest economy in the world,
In the
or
world.
6th, maybe, and weed's about to go legal. So, I mean, I'm
Fourth.
optimistic as far as just being around it
Right.
and participating in a volatile market.
Right.
I'll get in where I fit in.
Exactly.
You know, and so
I'll
it's just an
navigate.
honor and a privilege just to be around
And you're going to be
alive.
fine
just
for
happy to
another
be
year
here.
plus.
Yeah,
You'll be fine for
one should have.
and delivery is addressed in the initiative.
yeah, and we were just going over that earlier.
Mhm.
And
So in the micro business license, that also allows for that.
yeah, so we're optimistic.
So he could
and-
exist on a
Yeah.
smaller level and still probably be successful.
And every question you ask me, I'm going to look to Zach to answer for me because that's really what it's
Right.
like right now. We really don't know.
Projection.
California just
It's
closed.
top of the hour. California just closed. All the
There
West
we go.
Coast states.
Boom.
Hillary.
Hillary.
Hey,
Shocker.
but talking about that,
California-
that's
California is not a swing
55,
state.
55 electoral
She must have
votes.
took the
currently the DOJ isn't prosecuting like they did a couple years ago. There's, well, even then it's with Donald Trump. You know how he's going to. You know what I
the
mean,
lead
Pulled ahead.
because of California.
Go, bitch.
Well, Florida's going to be a big one. That's what they always say is Florida.
Every time.
It's like they're stringing us along. They don't want to tell us. They don't want to tell us yet.
Michigan's not over.
Florida is like
Yeah.
if California is the 6th largest economy in the world, Florida is like the 3rd weirdest.
It's God's
economy.
waiting room is what
And
it is.
It is. Is it God though?
It's God's waiting
or
room.
is it
Or Satan's waiting room. Is that,
It might be Satan.
Florida.
depending how they go, it could be the Klan's waiting room.
I think
you
both
know?
of them have a room. I think both of them have a room there
it's Jeb Bush country.
on South Beach.
When I was a kid, everyone called it Florida. That's what they.
Florida.
I'm moving to Florida.
I was born in Tampa Bay. I'm a Florida boy.
For the record.
You'll
eat your
my
face
pops
off.
is in Tampa now.
Every time I visited Florida, I
I'll tell
loved
him to
it.
call
Yes,
you.
please.
I've loved Florida every time I visited there. But have you ever noticed that every fucked up news story starts off with a Florida man? Like a Florida
Yeah,
Florida
Flocka.
man.
last time I was in
Florida.
Miami, some guy ate some
Flock in
other
Florida.
guy's face.
Flocka in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's called
all
Flocka.
the,
College
The
student.
bath
the
salts.
biggest bath salts was in Florida too.
I
The
was
guy
there.
eating the dude's
I-
face on bath
I
salts.
Yeah.
was there when that happened.
I don't know why you
I was
take
like,
it.
what the fuck?
Dude, and you think weed gives you the munchies? Holy shit, dude. What does that Flocka shit do?
It gives you face munchies.
I think I'd eat someone's face right.
Why would you even take that shit? What
Because
would
your
be the
life sucks
purpose?
to begin with, and you're looking for a way.
Maybe.
But like,
Flocka
I'm
provides
with
that.
Smokey.
yeah, but still, it's like you can do crack or something.
Oh, I need to hit the
Oh,
button.
so you're advocating for crack over.
I'm not advocating for fucking anything over
No one's
a
ever
drug
eaten
that-
anyone's face off on crack. That's a good point.
I don't think so. I mean, possibly, but
Maybe,
Yeah,
maybe.
but it's
I think I know a guy.
Yeah,
That's
I was gonna
nice.
say, I probably know a guy, but on
He might have
on
been
that
one of your.
Flocka-
He might have been one of your role models.
on that Flocka stuff though. I don't think you have fun. I think you just become a psychopathic monster.
It's like
that
a
eats
fucking
faces,
zombie.
right? Like you're literally being like, oh, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna just.
Right, I feel you.
Zach, you are a compliance officer, but also a pretty experienced grower in the past.
That's right.
You know a little bit about both worlds.
I do. I've ran the gamut from dispensary to cultivator
Right.
to the
I
other
just sold a
stuff.
lot.
That too. But yeah, I work for Tackett Mole here, the law firm.
George Mole.
And I'm in that world now. Yes, cultivating was a hell of a
It was a great run.
experience, and it's still going on. I just have my people in it.
Right.
Shout out.
You're the most dramatic cougher I've
Hey.
ever met in my life.
I think it's going to be different all the way around the room. Did you vote today?
Yeah, let's take
not.
a toll.
He's probably the
Check it out.
one guy
Do you
who
wanna
didn't
know who I
vote
voted
today.
for? Jill Stein.
But what'd you vote on
Keep it in green.
64?
64 was the
Weed.
Weed
weed
prop.
one. So I voted no because I thought I was supposed to vote no. Am
See?
I supposed to vote no?
Let's go around the room.
'Cause this is the
Let's
thing.
go around the room,
This is the
Zach.
thing.
I voted no too because it's 62 pages of, I don't know, gobbledygook, whatever. And I think they could have done it better. However, I will live with it if it passes because people are going to need help navigating it. So either way.
Right.
I didn't
Booger.
understand it. I just had a bunch of like fucking.
I
stoner
vote no.
friends.
Booger voted no. Did you vote though? You might
I
be.
can't vote.
I didn't think so.
Yes, fans
Why
can
not?
vote in
Fucking-
California.
I was guessing.
Yeah. I voted
I'm
no.
a felon.
You voted no.
Yeah, because I
Jason.
met too many growers that would be hurt by it. I don't know. The whole
I regretfully
the bad guy
voted
from
no.
Facebook wrote it, so it's like
He said grudgingly voted
I
no.
regretfully voted no because I believe yes is the correct vote. There are more people in
Right.
jail for weed than all other crimes combined. So I am a firm believer that even though I voted no, I feel like I'll wake up tomorrow and regret it and feel like yes was the right vote.
So you voted as a businessman and
I don't
not a
want to say
philanthropist.
businessman. I read the bill.
Not a philanthropist.
And when you read the bill, there's a part of me that says it's putting more people in jail, but I think I have an ignorant. I'm willing to entertain the thought that I might be a little ignorant on the matter because the language is so exhausting and complex.
Right.
That I voted no, and I regretted voting no, but I voted no.
I voted yes, and I
The
did
right
it.
vote.
Well, and I did it not based on, and I get where people are coming from the business aspect, the criminal.
Right.
I mean, because to me
Exactly.
that impact.
It's more important right now.
I mean,
It
Stop
really
putting
is.
niggas in jail.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
exactly. I mean, you got kids going to jail. I mean, that's why I did it. Because to me, there's not going to be a perfect
Ever.
legislation ever. That's going to accommodate everybody. But this is something that where you can start and kind of go. There's a way there's a path that you can change this, and I know we're talking about the amendment portion where you have the
Chapter
simple
10.
majority on some portions, and you have like the standard 2/3 on the other. But
Right.
and that's where it's going to be interesting.
Special interest all day with a
Well, you got special
50.1.
interest, but we're also California, where you do. I mean, money talks, but you also have. We're a different state than a lot of.
Our special interests are.
Well, but you also have people that are going to back and lobby on behalf of the small growers and those other things. I mean, you guys are already
That's the concern. Is
organized
the
to a
20
point.
years.
Well, I will say one thing. If anything, it moved it forward, the movement forward. It also made a clear distinguishing line between what is truly personal and what is commercial and for business. And I think, if anything, that is something positive.
Right. And I voted yes. So it is 6-2.
Yeah.
And I
Regretfully no.
voted for yes because I don't want to see people going to jail, and I think we can fix the fucked up part. Is
Yeah,
if us just saying it's legal is the right thing. We can fix the ins and outs. You know what I mean? I don't need it to be. I don't
Possibly.
necessarily
Potentially,
need it.
there we go, Zach.
Possibly.
So me and
I don't
Zach,
need it
the
to be
ones that voted
perfect.
no say
But,
that.
I mean, it does give you your 100 square feet no matter where you are. So,
Right.
again, personal.
Yeah.
That's maybe all you really need. But
I can grow 36 pounds in 100 square feet.
is that right?
Well, my
have
thing
a
too
way.
is that California, because we have like such a big impact and how we've changed. I mean, like look at gay marriage. I mean, California set the tone. I mean, you had other states that were doing it, but we have such a huge impact that if we do pass it, to me, it kind of may set the chain reaction at the national level, at the federal level.
100% agree.
Yes
we
is
could
the
see
right vote.
deschedulization.
I just
soon.
married a man.
You,
Yeah.
I mean, you will see that. The country will fall probably sooner rather
Budman
than
did
later.
too.
Yeah.
He married a man, but Budman, have we hijacked your show?
No. I just noticed that the show was still called, like the episode today was called "How to Roll a Pasta Joint," and I was like,
For real?
It's a metaphor for the.
So- why you guys were having that conversation?
It's
I'm
nice
glad
to have
you
a
did.
panel, though. I like this.
Yeah.
I like having
Did we
a panel.
did we ever figure out if we were on Facebook too, or we're not on Facebook? Are we?
I think I gotta cut the stream for 2 seconds and go back on. Should I do it?
Intermission? People want to.
Should I get a short intermission? I think I can if I cut the stream and go back on.
We could try again tomorrow.
Yeah. No, it's up to you.
We can try it. I don't know.
Should we give it a shot?
Stop asking logical questions,
I think
Zach.
we should because and I'll tell you why.
I just did like gays.
Grec and Roman greased up wrestling.
Wrestling room back
They were
then.
greased up.
I don't even think it was called gay. I think you were allowed to back then. They said Abraham Lincoln had a boyfriend, and they guys are just we hung out.
They
we
want to
hung
know
out.
what time are we going to be back on?
We're
Am I
back
gonna-
on right now. I'm
Oh,
just
what?
fucking
All right.
seeing. Tell them to go on Facebook.
Don't go to the store.
And see if they're on.
All right, I'll tell him to check.
Oh, I only got 1%, so I can't go on Facebook and fucking check it.
Oh.
Let me see.
There we go.
We're in this bitch. Budman, put your glasses on. You're on there.
Yeah, I don't see anything live. But my phone's just.